I'll put the camera down. What's up? What's up? The camera's on the floor. What's up?
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the new and unfinished Demon Cave. As you can see behind me, there's still a 200-year-old wardrobe here that's going to need a whole football team to move. So I gotta wait and get a bit of help with that. But in the meantime, there's nothing stopping me making videos, so let's get started. And for this one, we go all the way to Ireland, actually. Yes, an auditor in Ireland. But he's not Irish. He literally came over here to audit the Irish police, or as we call them, An Garda Síochána, which means the protectors of the peace. Now, when we meet a member of An Garda Síochána, we don't call them officer, because that would be super cringe and it's just for Americans. We call them guard. And most Irish people's interactions with the Gardaí go like this.
How you guard? I tell you now, guard, the tax is in the post and you know yourself with the NCT. Trying to get an appointment for that, you'd be quicker swimming to the moon. Have I drink taken? Who do you think I am? Elon Musk? You think I have enough money for pints and petrol? Of course I've no drink taken. Just one quick question, guard. Who'd you fancy for the 3 o'clock at Chepstow? Right, Jarg, look.
Now, on Garda Síochána, the Irish police force are, for the most part, an unarmed force, and generally they're pretty hands-off. They tend to not go out there and really look for much trouble. Your most likely situation where you're going to meet a member of An Garda Síochána is out on the road at a taxed checkpoint. Everybody in Ireland has to pay tax on their car once every 3, 6 or 12 months. And if you don't have it, generally speaking, you're okay if it's been out of date for a few months. And any longer than that, and you might get a little fine. Now, if it's a really long time, they can take your car off you for it. Now, other than that, you might see a few guards walking the beat in big cities and towns. And the other time that you're likely to run into a guard is if you have a spot of bother and you decide to call for help. And then you'll meet them within, 2 or 3 days or so. Now, for the most part, members of the Gardaí are pretty laid back, pretty chill, and don't really go out there looking for trouble. But of course, there are always the bad interactions, and in these interactions that I'm going to play for you over the next couple of days with members of An Garda Síochána, you'll find that some of them are very positive and some of them are not so positive. Now, very quickly before we go ahead, a member of An Garda Síochána is called a Garda, and multiple members of An Garda Síochána are called Gardai. Here's a short informational video from the Garda Training College.
1 Garda, 2
Gardai.
Gardai.
And now this video comes from Coley Burks, an auditor from the United Kingdom. Enjoy.
Alright, yes then. The people. This is going to be Bridewell Garda station. Not police station, remember, this is Garda station, so make sure we get that right. Can I even stay straight? Can't lie though, the weather's super nice. I don't know if this camera's gonna stay straight though. One sec. Here we go. I was just making a video
Of
the police station.
for
Matters of public interest.
alright.
Sorry, who are you?
I'm a member of An Garda Síochána.
Of what, sorry?
A member of the force here. Right.
Oh, okay. Can I see like a warrant card or some sort of identification or something? Excellent.
I'll ask you likewise, can I see your identification?
I don't carry ID.
Do you not?
No.
Do you mind not?
No. Chill. I'm in public. I can film. Yo. Chill. Put your hand down. Yo. Chill. Put your hand down, man.
Yeah, put
Alright, bro. Put your
the
hand
camera
down. I'm not gonna put the camera down. I'm filming in public. What do you want?
Why are you recording that?
I'm just filming from public.
Yeah, but I'm asking you in the interest of the public.
Bro, what are you doing, bro? Don't touch me. Get your hand off me. Get your hand. Listen. Get your hand off me. No. what?
Now, I must say from the outset, this guy is obviously out there trying to get a reaction. And that's exactly what Garda Peter Griffin over here gave him when he did this. That's exactly what this guy wants. This is how he makes his living. So if you want to disarm him in this situation, then the best thing to do is just keep walking and say nothing. Fact of the matter is, in Ireland, he absolutely has a right to do this. However, if somebody's filmed in a persistent way and somebody gets in their face after they've been asked to leave, while it's still not illegal and still not a crime, it can be considered harassment. So if he was to continue to follow this officer and stick his camera in his face and bother him, then that could be considered harassment. Now, you often hear a lot of people say if you don't want to be filmed, then stay inside. That doesn't actually really fly in Ireland. Everybody has a right to use a public place unmolested. And when you're out there... Maybe I won't use that word. When you're out there filming people just to irritate them and you continue to do so, under Irish law, that can be considered harassment.
Just push me. Look, this guy just assaulted me. Hey, yo, come here. Why did you just assault me? Come around the corner, come. Look at this guy, man. Did you just witness him assault me?
Her face, man. Her face. Her being the fine Dublin lady that she is. I can just picture her in her mind right now thinking, would you ever go away, you bollocks?
You didn't witness that, no? You like assaulting members of the public? Yeah. Look at this guy, come. Yeah. See that, come.
Do you mind not following me with the camera?
Would you mind not assaulting me? How about that? If you touch me again, I'll defend myself.
Yeah, go to the station report, okay?
If you touch me again, I'll defend myself.
You can wait for me.
If you touch me again...
I'm asking you to stop recording me,
Alright, don't touch me.
Right, have you done enough now, have you?
Oh, what? What's up? I'll put the camera down, what's up? What's up? The camera's on the floor, what's up?
Now he's playing a really dangerous game because squaring up to a member of An Garda Síochána, not a good idea, especially when you're outside one of the main Garda stations in Ireland. This is a very, very good way to get your ass kicked. It may not be strictly legal, but here we are. An act of aggression like that when you start squaring up to somebody, you're crossing a line there.
It's fucking dickhead, man. But anyway, let's go back to where we started. Yeah, sorry about that.
Alright.
Yeah, I need to be careful, man. That wasn't even a good play from me. That was silly, man. What am I trying to do? Get into fist fights with police on the street? Like that? Come on, that was ridiculous, man.
Yeah, you're right. That was ridiculous, man. And that is exactly what you were trying to do. You would have only loved it if that guy took a swing at you. Click some views, baby. Click some views.
I need to be a bit more composed. Anyway, I want to watch this. Your colleague that just assaulted me. No, I'm not going to stop. You just watched it and you didn't do nothing.
I didn't even see it.
So you work here, and you just let him like do what he did.
I didn't see anything.
How did you not see anything? You stood right there with those two ladies. You were stood right there. You witnessed it. It's got everything to do with you. You witnessed an assault on a member of the public. You just let it go.
No, I didn't.
Come on, miss. You got to do better than that.
I didn't see anything.
You didn't see anything. So if I run this back, I'm not going to see you on my camera.
I was standing up there talking. I wasn't looking at the two of you.
So next time, just use a bit of discretion. Don't let members of the public get assaulted in public outside the police station.
I'm not a member of An Garda Síochána. I work here. So
Oh, you're not an officer?
No, I'm not.
All right, forgive me then.
Yeah.
Now, you know what they say about Irish women. You don't mess with them. Especially not Dublish women. You're a lucky boy that you were outside a cop shop right there. I can tell you that for nothing.
You should be recording here anyway.
Yeah, I can record all I like. Still shouldn't have let it happen anyway. But yeah. Right, man, it takes one little interaction like that to kind of...
To kind of get loads of clicks and views.
get things into the groove. Anyway, listen, I want to watch this clip back, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Where are you recording back at the station, man?
I'm just making a video.
Of?
The police station.
For what?
Matters of public interest.
What is that?
The public are interested. So can I help you? I'm just filming for public, that's all it is.
The Gardai station?
Yeah.
Why?
So I've got an interest. Have you? What are you? Police? Garda?
Yeah.
Can I see some like? You got a warrant card or anything?
Why do you want to see that?
But how do I know that you're a Garda? I just want to know that I'm talking to someone with jurisdiction.
Jurisdiction.
I don't know.
Exactly. You don't know. You just heard some big words on the internet and you start throwing them around to make yourself look smart.
You don't know what you're talking about.
But I would just like to know that I'm speaking with Garda personnel. Like you're asking questions. All right. Well, how do I verify that?
Because I told you.
You're standing outside the Gardai station recording it.
Because you told me. Like it's not really verifying anything, is it?
You're the one that came here.
I know. But what's how do I identify you from a civilian?
You don't need to identify it, man. You're the one that came to the Gardai station.
Okay.
Well, you have an interest in Garda stations, is it?
I'm just filming from public.
For the public.
Yeah.
So you can make a TikTok video probably with it.
No.
So the public want to see the black gate there at the back of the station?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you not got a warrant card?
I do, yeah.
Can I see it, please?
What do you want to see it for?
So I know that I'm speaking to a Garda.
You are. I'm telling you.
All right.
You're not being questioned, so what do you want to see around for?
Excuse me.
You're not being questioned, you're just talking.
I know, but
Have you done something wrong that you want to tell us about? No.
no. Have you?
Have I?
Have you? Yeah. Where have you just come from?
Where have I come from?
Yeah.
What do you mean where have I come from?
I don't know. Where have you come from?
How is that
Is there anything that you want to tell me?
How
Like,
is that any of your business?
so you haven't come from the pub or anything?
How is that any of your business?
It's not my business. I'm just curious.
Just some company report driving after official police vehicles.
No, I haven't. No, not yet.
Is that what you asked, no?
Excuse me.
Is that what you asked? Have you come from the pub?
Yeah.
Is that what you asked?
Yeah.
What's that?
And how many?
I'm just wondering.
How many followers or viewers have you got watching at the moment?
None.
You've none. Is that the purpose of this? You want to get a few followers?
No.
and views? Okay. What is the purpose of it?
Just for use it for my own recreation.
Recreation.
Your own recreation.
I did.
You come to the back of the police station.
Did you ever try any other sports or hobbies? No.
I play football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does that go for you? Good.
Yeah, not bad.
Right. But you're more interested in filming a black gate at the back of the Garda station. Best of luck with your hobby anyway.
Thank you.
See you later.
Thanks. Bye.
That was the best way to deal with this guy that I've ever seen anyone do. Have you not got any other hobbies? Nah. Best of luck with your hobby, yeah. I know I'm Irish and it probably sounds a bit big-headed to say, but you can't beat the Irish wit, right?
Yeah, if I didn't know better, I could smell alcohol. That's why I was like, what, have you come from the pub? Like, what's going on?
Anybody that's ever worked handling prisoners or any of that kind of stuff will know that the most important tool that you have is a bottle of Purell. Now, chances are this guy's probably just lying, just like, oh, I smell alcohol, because of course a smell can't be confirmed on YouTube, unless it's a Glen Serio video, and then it's pretty much a given. So chances are if you did smell alcohol, it was probably hand sanitizer. That's assuming you actually did smell alcohol. I doubt that very much, but anyway. I digress.
Yeah. We'll pick it back up. All right, gonna wrap this one up. Bridewell Police Station, Dublin. I think that one can go down as a classic, just based on the sheer location.
I think that one can go down as a classic because you got absolutely wrecked by those two detectives. And what's a sheer location? Is that a location at the edge of a cliff? So there we have it, folks. This guy decides to go and annoy an Garda Síochána and he gets absolutely wrecked. Now, when talking about how the members of the Gardaí dealt with this guy, I don't think the first one was very good at all. In fact, I thought it was pretty bad, actually. It was a bit unprofessional and I don't think it was the right way to deal with that. But this isn't something you would see in Ireland very often. People in Ireland don't get up to this kind of devilment. As for the two detectives in the unmarked DS car, absolutely hilarious. And now thankfully this guy decided to go to a few other Garda stations around Ireland to film some videos. So we're going to have plenty to go on over the next few days. These are rare, they're few and far between, so make sure and share these with your friends. If you're in any groups or anything and you have some friends that you think would like this video, do share it out. The reality of covering this kind of thing on YouTube is that a lot of it gets demonetized because of the type of content that it is. And it seems my channel's got a bit of a black mark against its name. Every single video I put up gets demonetized for about the first 24 hours and guaranteed it'll be monetized thereafter. So it seems to me like the algorithm is picking up on something that's being said that they don't like and they're immediately nuking my videos. So if you'd like to support the channel, make sure and hit that like button. Let a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this guy, what you think about how the guards reacted and all that kind of thing. Other ways you can support the channel is consider becoming a channel member or a Patreon, and that will go an awful long way. Now, as you guys will hopefully know, I have just moved to an absolutely beautiful little cottage on a massive private estate in the countryside next to a 400-year-old big house and a 600 or 700-year-old mill to the back with beautiful fields and rivers full of fish and all that awesome stuff. So let me tell you this, I am going to have some amazing content coming up for you guys on my new channel. Now, I haven't finalized the details of what it's going to be called or exactly what it's going to be covering, but you're going to see a lot of the Irish countryside. I'm kind of going to base it on the idea of urban exploration, but instead of urban, it's going to be rural exploration. I grew up about 5 minutes from this place. And of course, as a kid, we, walked the fields and the forests and looked for old buildings and castles and all that kind of stuff. And it was really good fun. Now, over the past few days, we've had beautiful weather and I've had a chance to get out with the dogs and my fishing rod and go explore again. And I just fell back in love with this beautiful country. And I want to share it with all of you guys, especially those of you who either haven't been here or can't get here. I'll be packing up my tent, my ground sheet, my fishing rod and my camera, and I'll be hitting the hills and the forests and the rivers all around this area and in fact the whole country. And I'm super excited to share it with you guys. If you have any ideas of the kind of thing that you'd like to see, please do let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, folks, that's enough from me for today. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Again, if you did, make sure and hit that like button and we'll catch you in the next one. Sláinte.